where she's from England, was supposed to introduce me. And but she thought, I think she has found some better work. So, generally, when I go to some function, they start with, he doesn't need any introduction. And then they don't take any chances and give a very long introduction. Where are you? Here she comes.
Once again, can we please welcome Javed and Rachel after the angry young man, the traditional woman, presented by Dove.
So we're going to do Q&A? You're going to give very long answers? Good. Hello, hi. Sorry, I couldn't get it into the venue due to the great popularity of my fellow speaker, Javed Akhtar. I'm sorry I got here a bit late. But it's such a delight to be here again. We spoke on stage here 4 years ago. It was great fun, and I'm sure there's going to be a really lively conversation today with Javed Saab. But perhaps, first of all, you might tell me a little bit about what you think the title actually means, because I wasn't entirely clear.
Well, I suppose at any given point of time, any society has icons, heroes, role models, and it is generally believed that God has made human being in his own image. But personally, I believe human being has made God in his own image. So that is why when people change, when the society changes, when their values and ambitions and aspirations change, the role models also change. Role models are ultimately the heroes and heroines are the personification of a morality, whatever it may be at that point of time, and our aspiration. This is the personification. We take our morality and our aspirations and turn into a person. That person is the role model. That person is the hero or the heroine. And you will see that with time, they have kept on changing. There was a time when a man who was in love and never could tell his parents that I want to marry this woman, and keep drinking and kill himself with alcohol, was the hero of the society. Devdas. There was a time when we took one big leap and came the rebel star. But who did he rebel with? Not with the society. He would tell the mother, not even the father. In India, traditionally, the father and son relationship has been very tense and very grave. Devdas never told his father even once that I want to marry Parvati. Never. You see, fathers and sons never used to talk directly. It was a triangle. The father would tell the mother, tell him this, and the son will tell the mother, I want him to know this, and so on. So then, this was the first establishment against a hero rebel, and he was called Rebel Star. The Rebel Star rebelled up to an extent that he told Lalita Pawar, who was the mother, that I will not marry this girl, but I will marry that girl. That was a rebellion. No more. But then things change. I think, on one hand, we had films which were Charlie Chaplin in their attitude. We had a character of Raju, played by Raj Kapoor. Then we had a debonair, Devanand, because that is also an inspiration that you have to be a lady killer. And you had, dignity had great value. We'll talk about this loss. Dignity has lost currency in present times. If you are dignified, you are obsolete, boring. Dilip Kumar was the symbol of that. So as a matter of fact, there were three factors of human being, innocence, charm, dignity, power, and charm, humor, lightheartedness, romance, and charm. Charm is common. Your hero has to charm you, even if he is a politician. And sometimes because you find them charming, you find wrong politicians. But that is another story. So, I think in a way, the celebration of this romance and this charm was in form of Rajesh Khanna. Because he had all three qualities to some extent. And that was a kind of because he stayed for a very short time, but that short time was extremely intense. Most of you children won't remember, won't know because perhaps you were not born. When Rajesh Khanna became the superstar, in this country the child would say Mama, Papa, later. The first word the child used to pronounce was Rajesh Khanna. It is a fact. But then it happened this was a kind of a golden handshake to the romantic, charming image. Because immediately after that, the angry young man entered. Now, perhaps this angry young man had certain remnants of the past also. I mean, the Birju of Mother India or the Ganga of Ganga Jamna were also angry people. But Hindi screen had never seen that kind of undiluted angry young man. Till that time, you would take the angry young man and then put some water of songs and soda of romance in it. So you would turn him into a long drink. But this was the angry man on the rocks, pure, undiluted, that appeared in Zanjeer. Now all these things are happening not in an isolation. As I said, that present morality, present aspirations. Let's take the list of the villains for a while. Let's forget hero and heroine. In 40s, the villain used to be the landlord, the zamindar, the thakur. In 50s, as the urbanization started, industry started, so the villain was the owner of a factory or a capitalist or a businessman. As the life became more congested in inner cities, then the local dada was the villain. But if you can't beat them, you join them. So ultimately the hero became the dada. Then there was this kind of romantic hero for a while. At that time, the villain was the father, the mother, or sometimes the father of the girl, and so on. Then that was the time which was politically unstable. Unconstitutional forces were appearing. Verdicts of high courts were being set aside and so on. And that was the pre-emergency time, where perhaps for the first time, that dream that we thought that socialistic pattern of life will bring happiness and the joy and prosperity is on the next page of the calendar, nothing happened. So those dreams were shattered, and somewhere an average Indian was losing faith in law and order and establishment. So it is no surprise that an angry young man came and so undiluted, so direct, so blunt, who appeared in, say, Zanjeer and Diwar and so on. But whether it is an ism or a religion or a philosophy or an individual or an image, with time they become their own caricatures. So I suppose other actors emulated Amitabh. Such kind of stories were written again and again. They became their own cartoons. And people cannot remain angry for a long time. So you saw that other kind of, for a while, they took a deep breath with romantic films again and romantic heroes again. Then our angry young man was illegal. but not immoral. Then came a man for a while who was not only illegal, but immoral also. Like in Bazigar or in Dar. So for a while, when children go to the zoo, the first thing they want to see is the lion and tiger and black panther, and then perhaps snakes. So dangerous things fascinate people. Perhaps the total immorality, the freedom from any kind of conscience is fascinating, because we have so much of guilt on us, even if we do bad things. But anybody like Gabbar, who is free of any guilt, and he can commit the worst crime without feeling guilty at all, somewhere you admire. The same way you admire a python in a zoo. But that too passed. Then for a while, we had these problems, so we borrowed the villain from Pakistan. In some pictures, we had Pakistani villains. We got fed up of them also. Now we don't have villains. What does it mean? If we don't have clear-cut villains, how can we have clear-cut heroes? Not possible. Because the villain's existence tell you, this is bad. This is the personification of bad. And exactly the opposite of that is the hero. Now, if you are not very clear what is bad, how can you have a clear-cut image of the hero? You see, all those things that were bad in the past have become the aspiration today. You want to be a rich person. There was a time when rich people used to be bad people, and poor people used to be good people. Now you don't want to relate to poor people. You want to be rich yourself. So how can rich people be bad? So there is a kind of a confusion and vis-a-vis genders also. But let's talk of the history of heroines first.
Thank you. So the men were angry, but didn't the women have a lot to be angry about too?
I totally agree with them. I mean, I think we're very, very tolerant people. They're tolerating not even other things, they are tolerating even men. That's great. You see, there was a time again, what was the morality? Who was the Adarsh Bharatiya Nari? Who was the ideal Indian woman? The best title for that was Main Chup Rahungi.
No, Meena Kumari.
जब पति शराब के नशे में कोठे से मुजरा सुन के वापस आए और आके बेड पे बेसुध सो जाए, तो पत्नी का कर्तव्य बनता है कि उसके जूते उतार दे. That is what the morality was. And we used to get very touched. कितनी अच्छी औरत. Then that woman was ultimately rejected, although she was hiding in other women for a very long time. She did not go easily, because the male chauvinism has not gone completely or easily. Whatever it has reduced, but lot is left to be desired. So, उसके बाद जो सबसे हैरत की बात हुई है, दो होती थी फिल्मों में, एक होती थी हीरोइन और एक होती थी वैम्प. वैम्प को हम वैम्प कह के वो सारे काम करवा लेते थे जो हम देखना चाहते थे. और ये हीरोइन जो है वो साड़ी में घूमती रहती थी और भजन गाती थी, कैबरे वैम्प गाती थी. तो वो जो है that syndrome of Madonna and a whore, it was intact there. और वो जो होती थी वो हिंदुस्तानी ख़ास नहीं होती थी. उसकी ब्लॉन्ड विग होती थी, उसकी ब्लू आईज होती थी, इसलिए कि अंग्रेज़ तो होते ही ऐसे हैं. That was the image. So we never used to feel guilty. What was very important and dramatic was the appearance of girls like Zeenat Aman and Parveen Babi. They were the first heroines. And it is a strange paradox that on one hand, the heroine owned westernization and with total confidence, and she was accepted. On the other hand, for the first time, exactly at the same time, we were told that heroine need not be the traditional beautiful woman with a big bouffant. I don't know, you girls even know what is a bouffant. You know it? सर के ऊपर एक पहाड़ होता था, फूला हुआ ऐसा, आशा पारिक के, सारा बानो के, उसको बफों कहते थे. तो वो उनकी इमेज को तोड़ के एक लड़की आई जो कि पहली दफ़ा हिंदी पिक्चर में इस पर्सनालिटी और इस स्टाइल की और इस एक्टिंग स्कूल की लड़की थी. दैट वाज जया बहादुरी, who ultimately became Jaya Bachchan. She was the first person. And I think she opened a door which made Shabana and Smita and many other girls of this sensibility enter. But the door was opened by Jaya. ये भी हुआ, मगर बीच में सोसाइटी चेंज हो रही थी, लिबरलाइजेशन आ रहा है, एजुकेशन आ रहा है, एंड आप जैसे जैसे आपके पास इंफॉर्मेशन आती, ग्रेजुअली हाउ लॉन्ग वी कुड प्ले दिस फ्रॉड ऑन विमेन ऑफ दिस आदर्श नारी. आदर्श नारी वॉज हिडन माला सिन्हा, वहीदा रहमान एंड मेनी ऑफ देम, नंदा. शी वुड बी समवेयर देयर, टॉलरेंट, accepting all the nonsense, taking all the rubbish and so on. But ultimately, this fraud was called a fraud. और उसके बाद ये तो तय हो गया, जो कि हमारी सोसाइटी में भी तय हो गया, this will not do. But what is right? This edifice is broken. But what is the naya code of moral? What is the attitude? What are a responsibility and what are a duty? There is a total confusion in both the genders. So, for a while, it always happens that for a while a kind of anarchy comes. Like all of you must be aware that today the percentage of smokers is reducing in the boys and it is increasing in the girls. It is a fact. Now, this is an expression of I exist and I am free. Now, in this process, they are destroying their lungs, but they are doing it. So, I mean, you find different ways, and it takes a little time to find another real good set of morality or set of code of conduct that this is what an ideal woman is. इसमें तरह तरह के एक्सपेरिमेंट्स हो रहे हैं. कुछ बहुत अच्छे और बहुत कामयाब है, लेकिन अभी उसके साथ बहुत सा कुछ जिब्रिश भी चल रहा है. लाइक आई सॉ अ फिल्म, आप लोगों ने भी देखी होगी, दैट वाज मिस्टर यश चोपड़ा's लास्ट पिक्चर, जब तक है जान. उसमें हीरोइन कहती है कि मैं शादी करने से पहले दुनिया की हर नेशनलिटी के एक आदमी के साथ सोना चाहती हूँ. अरे भाई, तुम इतनी मेहनत क्यों करना चाहती हो? It's hard work to establish that you are empowered, to establish that you are free. You need not smoke and you need not sleep with the whole UNO building. There's no need for it. तो ये भी हो रहा है, लेकिन उसके साथ एक दूसरी इमेज भी बन रही है. Now forgive me, I may sound slightly nepotist, but the fact is that in my own daughter's film, Zoya, when I have seen the heroines, I was very, very impressed. Like in Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. Here, Katrina, the role that Katrina was played, this is today's woman who has better sensibility, more sensible and more resolved than the boy, and gives him wisdom and gives him a kind of an anchor, emotional and intellectual. She is, now look at that she is an instructor, diving instructor. Now diving instructor will be in a swimsuit. आज से 2 साल 5 साल हीरोइन स्विम सूट में हो तो कैमरामैन की तो ऑर्जी हो जाएगी. लेकिन आपको कभी उस फिल्म में कभी ऐसा नहीं लगा that her physicality is being emphasized. When she is teaching them, she is looking like a teacher. She is looking like a person, Not for a second anybody watches her figure or her body, forgetting her. It doesn't happen. Whatever her attitude is, she's one who went on a motorbike, followed the boy, stopped him, and kissed him, and said that I don't want to hide anything, is not the woman, it's a person. It's a person. When you see Priyanka in Dil Dhadakne Do, she is a person with impeccable values in the most traditional and wrong and common circumstances. These are the most common circumstances where today's modern, educated, intelligent woman finds herself. And how she breaks those barriers, how she rejects. उसमें एक कितनी अच्छी बात है, मतलब हैट्स ऑफ। एक डायलॉग जो पिक्चर में मुझे सबसे अच्छा लगा कि वो कहती है कि देखिए हम दोनों में, टॉक्स अबाउट अ हस्बैंड, द होल फैमिली इज द कोर्ट, कि हम दोनों में कुछ कॉमन नहीं है, वी हैव नथिंग टू टॉक अबाउट, टेस्ट इंटरेस्ट आर डिफरेंट। तो लड़के की माँ पूछती है हाँ वो तो ठीक है, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम क्या है? ये बिल्कुल यही ज़िंदगी की हकीकत है, ये रियलिटी है लाइफ की, कि भैया अगर एक हस्बैंड जो है वो तुम्हें पैसे देता है जितने तुम्हें चाहिए, तुम शॉपिंग कर सकती हो और तुम्हें मारता नहीं, कम से कम रोज़ नहीं मारता, तो तुम्हें फिर क्या तकलीफ है उससे? और अगर है तो तुम इमोरल हो, कुछ गड़बड़ है तुम में। तो ये जो है मोरालिटी इन फिल्मों में। अनदर फिल्म पीकू, now in Piku, Amitabh Bachchan or the other person, Irfan, they are not her equal intellectually. She was the strong person. She was the anchor. She was controlling everything. She was a person. तो अब ये नई लड़की उभर रही। अब ये तो कहानी हो गई हीरो और हीरोइन की। प्रॉब्लम ये है कि दोनों एक ही पिक्चर में होते हैं। तो what is happening that gradually as she is getting empowered, as she is becoming more and more real, somewhere a hero is receding, his sphere of influence is reducing. The man in society or in cinema, ये अलग अलग नहीं है। देखिए हिंदी कमर्शियल सिनेमा के बारे में ये कहा जाता है ना कि भाई ये लार्जर देन लाइफ, दैट्स अ वेरी पोलाइट एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ सेइंग इट्स नॉट रियल। But the fact is, what is a dream? When we sleep, all part of our bodies are working. Liver, kidney, stomach. If heart, if our brain also keeps on working, how will we sleep? But if it stops, then it will get clogged and clotted and we will die. So, nature has found a very interesting way. It doesn't think in sharp focus, otherwise we'll be awake, and the language of the brain changes and it starts seeing dreams, which is half real, half not real. But any interpretation of dream will tell you that the dream is based on symbols. It is speaking in some other language, but obviously it is made by whatever the intake of the conscious mind was and whatever is in the conscious mind. Same way Hindi cinema. On surface it may look unreal, but it has the dream-like quality. If you look at the cinema carefully, you will know what is happening in the society, because it is the collective dream of the society and based on their realities. अब हमें ये मालूम हो गया कि वो जो आदमी था, that I'm a man, वो तो आउट हो गया, लेकिन कौन सा आदमी सही है ये हमारी सोसाइटी को भी ठीक से नहीं मालूम। सोसाइटी में भी लोग कंफ्यूज है कि भाई कितनी टेरिटरी आपको छोड़ देनी है, कितनी टेरिटरी रखनी है। व्हाट यू ओ टू द वुमन इन योर लाइफ, व्हाट यू ओ टू द पेरेंट्स एंड सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ। ये लड़की का इतना बड़ा प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बिकॉज उसके पास तो कुछ भी नहीं था। She is fighting to gain what actually belongs to her and was always denied. इसके पास सब कुछ था. Now it has to be decided in the society and in cinema कि इसमें से कौन कौन सा सामान इसका है नहीं और क्या क्या इसे वापस करना है. तो उसमें भी एक रिलेक्टेंस है, लेकिन वो मार खा खा के पीछे हट रहे हैं, मेरा ऐसा ख्याल है. टाइम लगेगा, लेकिन एक जो आज फ्यूचर में अल्टीमेटली हीरो डेवलप होगा या हीरोइन डेवलप होगी, वो जेंडर कॉन्शियस लोग नहीं होंगे, मेरा ऐसा ख्याल. वो लार्जर देन लाइफ कॉन्स्टेंटली नहीं होंगे. यू विल सी देम next door, you will see them in your locality, you will see them maybe in your own home. But when the chips are down, they will do what they should do. There will be people of certain principle, certain dignity, certain self-respect, but reasonable people. I think all of it we see in Dangal. A man who is reasonable, a common man. Girls who up to a point unwittingly and then wittingly try to be an achiever. तो अचीवर्स पे पिक्चर बनेंगी, चाहे मेल या फीमेल. रीजनेबल लोगों पे पिक्चर्स बनेंगी. दिस इज परहैप्स द tomorrow's concept of a hero or heroine image. They have to be reasonable, they have to be much real than what they were in yesteryears, and they have to have better morality and better sensibility and a stronger sense of justice.
Thank you, Javed. I mean, what a wonderful exposition of this situation, and I agree with what you're saying. But then there's Salman Khan.
No, I totally agree with her. But you see, he qualifies two things. If you look at these characters, they are from common people. Now, I'm afraid life is not linear, and the whole society doesn't move in one line like Roman legions. Some people move ahead, some come running and so on and join you. So on. But let's see his latest hits. Bajrangi Bhaichan. Same kind of a film was made in 80s or 90s perhaps. That was Ghadar. Both of them crossed the border. Both of them entered Pakistan. But do you see the difference between Bajrangi and the hero of Ghadar? He has become another person. He's another person. Even Sultan. Here is a man who is not a superman, who has certain defects in the personality, certain shortcomings. He's a common man actually. He is not the paragon of virtue and bravery and so on. He stands on his toes to reach there. That is the important thing. You see all of his films which have done a superb business. Common man, not a perfect person, and then he takes an endeavor, takes a challenge and reaches there. So, perhaps you may not find it to your taste as sophisticated as you would like to see your ideal man, but then our society is also not moving in one line. Give them time. As a matter of fact, you can see that even that section and that segment also, which is not so very educated, is also moving in the right direction. That's for sure.
And I think also one of the things we've seen in recent years is the increasing number of biopics. I mean, films like Bhag Milkha Bhag and so on, where it's more than the common man. The common man becomes the exceptional
No,
man.
all of them, except if you don't become exceptional, you won't be a hero. But who is becoming exceptional? The common man. You empathize with him and you understand and you think that you have such boys in your locality. Dhoni. Achievers. So somewhere we want to see common people with not so perfect personalities, where they have shortcomings, where they have gone wrong sometimes. In both the pictures you will see that. In Bhag Milkha Bhag, he lost a chance. His attention and his focus got diverted and he feels guilty about it. You know, it was unimaginable in 50s that a hero will make such kind of a mistake. Because heroes don't make mistakes, in 50s at least. So things are changing. They are more humane, more real, more next door people than what they were. And these girls also. I mean, when they talk, they are talking sense. I mean, they are no longer giggling, dumb blondes. और एक गांव की गोरी who used to come on my nerves, वो हमेशा गन्ना ही खाती रहती थी. हाँ, तो all those characters have gone out. Now today they are much more intellectually, they are much more grown up than what they were.
And some complexities of gender. I mean, we saw films like the character of Fawad in Kapoor and Sons. We saw Aligarh. We saw different kinds of gender roles as well.
Look at this. Look at, I mean, the picture, Kapoor and Sons is a very successful film. I mean, in 70s, in 80s, it was unimaginable. I have joined film industry in late 60s as an assistant. I was 19 years old, and then I became writer from 70 onwards. I can tell you, because I was right there in the midst of things happening, it was beyond imagination that you would have, maybe you would show a eunuch somewhere. But a person who is educated, who is decent, who is lovable, who is respectable, and he has different sexual preferences, it was impossible to think. Nobody would reject it because nobody would suggest it. So it was, I mean, it was not possible. Today it is happening, people are accepting that. Who is accepting it? The society. Why it is coming? Because the society is ready for it. They generally feel that cinema influences the society and the audience. I think audience is a bigger influence on cinema. They get, I mean, the filmmaker has his ear to the ground and somewhere he knows what is acceptable now, what is not acceptable. Some of them dare a little. Let's see if we can push the envelope. But you get these possibilities and these signals from the society. You are changing. That is why cinema is changing.
As we know, a lot of the love in films takes place in songs, and as a lyricist, are you finding you're having to write a very different kind of song lyric from the kind you used to write?
Now, as a matter of fact, I am very sad that now we don't have songs the way we used to have. I mean, if you have songs in the film, it doesn't mean you will make bad films. Pyasa, Guide, they were wonderful films. And or Shri 420, if you remember, where how songs were creatively used. Now what has happened, the younger generation has grown up not on Indian cinema, but on Western cinema. And obviously in the Western film, there is no tradition of songs of this kind. Yes, once in a while they make a musical, like La La Land has become a super hit. But we make a war film and can have 6 songs. So we should not be embarrassed about it. I think now they are developing a conscience that भाई ये क्या है, it's not real. तो अभी इसको गाने तो background में रख दो. If it is a necessary evil, so let's put it in the background. No lip sync. It looks so unreal. I don't agree with that. Not because I'm a songwriter. Because this is an original form of storytelling which is really Indian. Indian cinema has not invented it. Before the talkie, we had Urdu Parsi theatre, we had Jatra, we had Nautanki, we had Ram Leela, we had Krishna Leela. Even before that, we had Sanskrit plays, 2,000, 3,000 years old, Kalidas, plays like Mirchikatika, Shakuntalam, they also had songs. This is a way of telling a story. Like Italian opera will not get embarrassed. Why we have so many songs, everybody is singing. No, this is a style. You better learn the style. If you don't, you are lost, not us. So, and the way Guru Dutt, the way Vijay Anand or Raj Kapoor have used songs in the film. The song used to be a scene. Now they have songs either in the background or there is one thing called item song. Now, what is this item song? Item song means this has nothing to do with the story. ये एक बंदर है जो मदारी के कंधे पे बैठा है और थोड़ा उतरता है नाचता नाचता फिर मदारी कंधे पे बैठ जाता है, वो मदारी नहीं है. तो ये सब बेकार चीज़ है. मुझे तो ऐसा लगता है कि आज भी अगर you make a film like Pyasa and use music and poetry the way he used to do it in Kagaz Ke Phool, in Chaudhwi Ka Chand, it will appeal today, and this should be our USP. Why should we lose it? That's what I feel.
I'm going to ask one last question before I pass this over to the audience for questions. But one thing we've talked about, heroes, heroines, vamps and villains. What about older people in films? That we're now seeing older people still have feelings and can fall in love and have interesting lives. They're not just mums and dads.
Yeah, but by and large, all over the world, pictures are made and seen by young people. As a matter of fact, in my school days, college days, जा रहे हैं आप? चलिए कोई बात नहीं. देखिए, जो older people का जिक्र आता है, they walk out. So, films are watched by young people and made for young people. अभी आप ये देखिए कि हमारे 50s में, 60s में, 70s में हीरो हीरोइंस की उम्र जो है वो लेट 20s में होती थी कुछ. वो ऐसे बच्चे बच्चियां नहीं होते थे. अब हमारे हीरो हीरोइन जो हैं, दे आर बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स. दे वर यंग मैन एंड यंग वुमेन. वाई? बिकॉज ऑफ द अर्बन प्रॉस्पेरिटी. जो टीनेजर है उसकी जेब में भी इतना पैसा आ गया, हमारी जेब में तो नहीं होते थे. हम तो एक महीने में अगर एक पिक्चर देखने को मिल जाए तो बड़ी बात थी. नाउ दे हैव डिस्पोजेबल इनकम, मनी नॉट इनकम. सो अब जो है, जो ऑडियंस है आपकी और जो मुल्क की पॉपुलेशन है, आई मीन मोर देन 50% पीपल आर अंडर 40. तो अब पिक्चर, नो सॉरी, अंडर 30. तो अब आप पिक्चर जो है वो उसके लिए बना रहे हैं जो हॉल में बैठा है, वो उससे आइडेंटिफाई कर सके. दैट वाई देयर आर वेरी फ्यू पिक्चर्स मेड अबाउट द ओल्ड पीपल. ओल्ड पीपल पहले भी कहाँ बनती थी. ओल्ड पीपल यूज्ड टू बी द मदर, फादर, अंकल, रामू काका, जो कि बहुत दिनों से काम करते हो, कॉन्स्टेंटली घर का नमक खाते रहते थे. हर बात के मालिक, मैंने इस घर का नमक खाया. तो मतलब घर में, अरे भाई नमक दो ज़रा, वो तो खा गए रामू काका. तो ये ओल्ड पीपल थे और खूब हैमिंग करते थे ये लोग. लेकिन कभी कभी अभी पिक्चरें आती हैं, जैसे बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पिक्चर जिसे मैं भूल गया, आई मस्ट मेंशन दैट फिल्म पिंक. नाउ पिंक हैज़ एन ओल्ड मैन with a very young idea, very young idea. Pink, I don't think it's a great cinematography achievement, but the content of that picture was brand new. Something that was perhaps everybody knew or thought, but nobody had said it on the screen at least. So there were old people. Old people पे एक पिक्चर बनी थी 40s में हॉलीवुड में. कहीं से मिले तो उसे देख लो. अब तो सब कुछ मिल जाता है इन सब पे चैनल्स पे. मेक वे फॉर टुमारो. हैव यू सीन द फिल्म?
Which one?
मेक वे फॉर टुमारो.
No.
डू इट. What a film. I read this screenplay. I have not seen the film. I have read the screenplay sometimes in 70s. And in the night I was reading the screenplay, lying in the bed, and I put it down after finishing it, and I got up and I started howling. I'm not saying that I had tears in my eyes. I started howling loudly. What a love story of a husband and a wife who are very, very old, and now they are parting. Unbelievable. But all over the world, you really old men of the sea and so on, but you generally don't make films on old people because old people are not the audience.
Thank you. Now we're going to take some questions from the audience. I think there are mics going around. Are there mics going around?
देखिए साहब, अभी मैंने ओल्ड पीपल के बारे में बहुत कहा है, अगर मैं यंग पीपल से बात करना चाहता हूँ. चलो उठो, बताओ. ओके, यू गेट. चलो.
Just tell us your name when and ask your question, please.
Ankit. I was just asking that you said that item songs are just like Madari and Bandar in the film, but nowadays they are more popular in the youth and in the people. So if a person want to sing those songs, they can't sing the songs which motivate others. It is like that. So how to become more versatile about it?
देखिए, एक तो मुझे मालूम नहीं है कि यूथ के बारे में ये ओपिनियन लोगों की क्यों है. मुझे तो ऐसी कोई शिकायत नहीं है यूथ से कि एनीथिंग विच इज़ इन डेप्थ, एनीथिंग विच इज़ मीनिंगफुल, एनीथिंग विच हैज़ सर्टन डिग्निटी, ठहराव, यूथ विल नॉट अप्रिशिएट इट. Youth is not willing to get bored, that is for sure, because everything is happening at a tempo. Music or film cannot have their own leisurely speed. Things have changed. Communication की स्पीड, एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ट्रांसपोर्टेशन की स्पीड, हर चीज़ बढ़ गई है. तो आपको ये भी बढ़ाना होगा. यू कांट बोर पीपल, दे हैव नो पेशेंस विद इट. आप जल्दी बताइए क्या बात है, वो ठीक है, लेकिन इसके ये मतलब नहीं है कि यूथ में कोई डेप्थ ही नहीं है. यूथ हैज़ नो इमोशंस, नो फीलिंग. यूथ ओनली गोज फॉर जिब्रिश. दिस इज इम्पोज्ड ऑन देम बाय द मार्केट. द मोमेंट एनीथिंग गुड with reasonable tempo, with anything that comes which is not. आज देखो, सैगल के गाने आज नहीं चल सकते. जो 1940 की फिल्म की स्पीड होती थी वो आज नहीं चल सकती. मैं ना कर सकूंगी, इस स्पीड में तो डायलॉग बोलते थे. आवो आवो बहुत दिन से तुमको देखा नहीं, तो इतनी देर में तो आदमी कहीं और चला जाएगा. तो वो सही है, लेकिन अगर आप एक अच्छी फिल्म बनाएंगे या एक अच्छा गीत बनाएंगे जिसमें थॉट है, जिसमें कोई आइडिया है, जिसमें कोई एस्थेटिक वैल्यू है, ये कैसे हो सकता है कि यूथ को पसंद ना आए? एज अ मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट, एन एवरेज यंग पर्सन हैज़ बेटर एस्थेटिक देन एन एवरेज ओल्ड मैन नाउ. उनको दे दीजिए भाई. देखिए,
Hello, sir. Sir, everybody has their own definition of feminism today. So, I just want to know, can we relate feminism to women empowerment?
obviously, I mean, it is like asking, can we relate Eskimos to igloos? Obviously. I mean, what is feminism? Empowerment. Ultimately, asking for what belongs to them, in all fairness.
More questions from the front, please, if the microphone's going
साहब,
around.
अब
Can you
एक
keep your
उधर-
questions
अब
short,
उधर
please?
उधर भेज दीजिए, पीछे जो लोग हैं. सर, वो माइक आ गया आपके पास, छीन लीजिएगा उनसे.
सर मेरा
पहले
मेरा
इन्हें
कोई
कर-
सवाल नहीं है, आप तो कुछ सुना दीजिए सर. शतरंज का खेल सुना दीजिए, शतरंज का खेल.
क्या सुना दूं? क्या सुना दूं?
शतरंज का खेल सुना दीजिए उनको.
अच्छा 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 अच्छा. तो फिर मैं आपको, बैठिए सर, आपका भी यही डिमांड थी. मैं आपको जो अभी कुछ दिन मैंने पहले जो पोएम लिखी है वो सुनाता हूँ, शायद अच्छी लगे आपको. जल्दी फैसला मत कीजिए, पहले सुन लीजिएगा, कहीं बाद में आप कहें भाई बेकारी ताली बजाई थी. इसका टाइटल है नया हुक्मनामा, द न्यू ऑर्डिनेंस. मैं तो कोशिश यही करता हूँ कि ऐसी लैंग्वेज में लिखूँ जो सब तक पहुँचे, इसलिए कि मैं अपनी बात सब तक पहुँचाना चाहता हूँ. लेकिन फिर भी एक दो वर्ड ऐसे हो जाते हैं जो शायद दे मे बी अनफेमिलियर फॉर सम पीपल. आई विल बी वेरी हैप्पी इफ़ यू आस्क व्हाट इज़ द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस वर्ड. इट मीन्स यू आर लिसनिंग. नया हुक्मनामा. किसी का हुक्म है, सारी हवाएं हमेशा चलने से पहले बताएं कि उनकी समत क्या है, किधर जा रहे हैं, व्हाट इज़ देयर डायरेक्शन. किसी का हुक्म है, सारी हवाएं हमेशा चलने से पहले बताएं कि उनकी समत क्या है। हवाओं को बताना ये भी होगा, चलेंगी जब तो क्या रफ्तार होगी, कि आंधी की इजाज़त अब नहीं है। हमारी रेत की सब ये फसीले, ये कागज़ के महल जो बन रहे हैं, हिफाजत इनकी करना है ज़रूरी। और आंधी है पुरानी इनकी दुश्मन, ये सभी जानते हैं। किसी का हुक्म है दरिया की लहरें, ज़रा ये सरकशी कम कर लें, दिस एरोगेंस कम कर लें, अपनी हद में ठहरें। उभरना फिर बिखरना और बिखर कर फिर उभरना, गलत है उनका ये हंगामा करना। ये सब है सिर्फ वहशत की अलामत, दीज आर द साइंस ऑफ मैडनेस, बगावत की अलामत। बगावत तो नहीं बर्दाश्त होगी, ये वहशत तो नहीं बर्दाश्त होगी। अगर लहरों को है दरिया में रहना, तो उनको होगा चुपचाप बहना। खत्म हो जाने दीजिए। किसी का हुक्म है इस गुलसिता में, बस अब एक रंग के ही फूल होंगे। कुछ अफसर होंगे जो ये तय करेंगे गुलिस्तां किस तरह बनना है कल का। यकीनन फूल एक रंगी तो होंगे, मगर ये रंग होगा कितना गहरा कितना हल्का, ये अफसर तय करेंगे। किसी को ये कोई कैसे बताए, गुलिस्तां में कहीं भी फूल एक रंगी नहीं होते, कभी हो ही नहीं सकते। जिन्होंने बाग एक रंगी बनाना चाहे थे, उनको ज़रा देखो कि जब एक रंग में 100 रंग जाहिर हो गए हैं, तो वो अब कितने परेशान हैं, वो कितने तंग रहते हैं। किसी को ये कोई कैसे बताए, हवाएं और लहरें कब किसी का हुक्म सुनती हैं। हवाएं हाकिमों की मुट्ठियों में, हथकड़ी में, कैद खानों में नहीं रुकती। ये लहरें रोकी जाती हैं तो दरिया कितना भी हो पुरसुकून शांत बेताब होता है, और इस बेताबी का अगला कदम सैलाब होता है, फ्लड। किसी को ये कोई कैसे बताए।
Two more questions.
There is time for only 2 more questions and no time for answers. Okay. अरे वो तो आपने फरहान से सुन लिया, मुझे याद भी नहीं। जी अरे कहाँ, हाँ हाँ, कुछ चीज़ें घूम के आती हैं और एक सर्कल है, लेकिन वो एग्जैक्टली सेम तरह नहीं आती। वो थोड़ा भी बालों में उलझे हुए थे। वो पूछ रहे थे कि पहले जो थी औरतें बालों के चांद बनाती हैं, अब फिर बनाने लगी हैं। तो चलो झेल लो यार, ऐसी क्या बात। अब ये तो कुछ ना कुछ तो करेंगी। जी, what was the question?
Yeah. One from the back. We haven't had anyone from.
चलो चलो, ये लड़की ने सबसे पहले हाथ उठाया था। ये
Sir, going back to the title of the discussion today, can you say that 2010 is the age of maybe confused, undecisive man-child? 2010 is the decade of confused, undecisive man-child for the hero. And if that is so, if the heroine is grounded, as you mentioned, and she rejects all the other conventions of society, but she still accepts that hero, Madonna complex हम फिर से नहीं reintroduce कर रहे somewhere in the happily ever after बोलकर, are we not still reintroducing Madonna complex, that a woman who is still so grounded and she rejects all the other conventions, she still accepts a man child somewhere?
It's a good question, that why is this society is still desires for the male child, right?
No, the man
The,
child.
the hero is a confused, undecisive man child.
Except the hero who's a man child. Is she not then falling back on old ideas?
No, not at all, not at all. The fact is, this is the truth of life. Sorry, with due apologies to young men. Fact ये है कि आज बैठ जाओ. In competitions, in exams, you see the percentage of the girls and look at their percentage of marks. In England, the education ministry has put, she would know better, has set a committee to find out that chartered accountancy, medicine, engineering, architecture, any discipline of education where you have to be selected to be educated. Out of 50, 30, 35 are girls. So the fact is that they are on the go. And you have to accept that, you have to show it in the film also, which is a reality. As a matter of fact, we are still not showing that much. If you go to a corporate office on the second rung, on the third rung, maybe women have yet to break that glass ceiling of the governing board. Now the government has made a law that at least one woman has to be on the governing board. But why only one? They will take over ultimately. The future definitely belongs to women, not to men. There is no doubt about it. You will see that there is a bounce in their walk. They have extra energy. They are thoroughly enjoying their freedom and their privilege that they are working. On the other hand, you see men are tired. They are bored. So that is how it is. So, and not today. You constantly meet men who are actually children.
The one at the back, please. One at the back,
आखिरी
please.
सवाल.
नमस्कार जावेद साहब.
कहाँ हैं सर आप?
हाँ सर, मैं यहाँ हूँ.
जी.
हाँ सर, आपने बहुत अच्छा बताया कि हिंदुस्तानी और जो बॉलीवुड सिनेमा की शुरुआत में पवित्रता नारी से होती है और ग्लैमरस होते होते अब रियल पे आ गए हैं.
जी.
तो मैं सर इसमें ये आपसे इस पे प्रकाश चाहूँगा कि हमारे जो एक्ट्रेस हैं, एक्टर हैं, वो भी हॉलीवुड में जा रहे हैं और हॉलीवुड के एक्टर एक्ट्रेस भी आके बॉलीवुड में काम कर रहे हैं. तो इसके जो क्या कहते हैं इम्पैक्ट्स हैं और जो मतलब जो आने वाले प्रभाव और उनके मतलब जो कारक हैं वो क्या रहेंगे और आगे कैसा भविष्य इस बारे में बनता है. जैसे कलाकारों का विरोध भी होता है कि भाई ये फलाने देश से क्यों आया, ये ढिकाने देश से क्यों आया. फिर कलाकार कहते हैं कि उसकी कोई जात नहीं है, उसकी कोई धर्म नहीं, उसका कोई बात नहीं है. तो मतलब जो ये सब चल रहा है इसके बीच में बॉलीवुड इसको कैसे देखता है?
देखिए, आपका एक सवाल था, फिर कुछ फैल गया थोड़ा सा. तो जहाँ तक आप ये कहें कि वेस्टर्नाइजेशन, ये एक अजीब, पहले इससे डील कर लेते फिर सेकंड बाद में डील करें कि वेस्टर्नाइजेशन से जो है इस समाज में बड़ी गड़बड़ हो रही है. और वेस्टर्नाइजेशन से ये सब जो हो रहा है, हमने पार्लियामेंट में भी सुना कि ये जो रेप्स हो रहे हैं, मोलेस्टेशन हो रहे हैं, ये अभी बेंगलोर में हुआ, वहाँ भी जिक्र होता है. ये सब वेस्टर्नाइजेशन है. इससे ज़्यादा गलत बात ही नहीं होती. मैं कोई वेस्ट का एजेंट नहीं हूँ, ना मुझे वेस्ट से कोई लेना देना. मगर आप अपनी नेशन की बीमारी का रॉन्ग डायग्नोसिस करेंगे तो आप उसे ठीक नहीं कर सकते. उसका डायग्नोसिस करेक्ट होना चाहिए. ये सारे जो परवर्जन्स हैं, ये दो रीज़न है इसके. एक, सेग्रीगेटेड सोसाइटी. ये जो सेग्रीगेशन इतना है और जिन शहरों में, जिन समाजों में है, वहाँ परवर्जन बढ़ता है. एक. दूसरे, सोसाइटी इज गेटिंग डिवाइडेड इकोनॉमिकली. पीपल आर नॉट लिविंग इन सेम टाइम जोन्स. People are not living with same value systems or exposure. They hate certain people. एक लड़की का दिल्ली में जो रेप हुआ था, जिस तरह से हुआ था, मैं उस डिटेल में नहीं जाना चाहता हूँ. Was it only sex or lust? Couldn't you see that there is some kind of anger and venom in the people who committed it? ये बहुत मिक्स सी चीज़ें हैं. एक एवरेज शहर में हिंदुस्तान के, by the time a boy becomes 20 or 21, In his whole life, he has not spoken to a girl who is not his sister for 5 minutes. How would he know that she's a human being? How would he know that she has any other thing beside her body? ये आपका सेग्रीगेशन जो है, जिसको हम कहते हैं कि ये हमारी तहजीब है, ये हमारी परंपरा है, उसी में परवर्जन जन्म लेते हैं. आपको इन्हें बदलना पड़ेगा. और दूसरे एक आदमी है, वो गाँव से आया है शहर में, उसके पास रहने को जगह नहीं है, जानवर की तरह ट्रीट करते हैं. एंड ही सीज एफ्लुएंस, ही सीज पीपल डूइंग वेल. उसके अंदर एंगर है कि मैं इतना डिप्राइव क्यों, और उसका गुस्सा वहीं निकलता है जहाँ निकल पाता है. उसके अंदर ये जो वेनम है, ये डिप्रिवेशन से आया है. इट्स नॉट अ हेल्दी सोसाइटी आइदर वेज, न सोशली न इकोनॉमिकली.
So we've got the very last question now. Thank you.
Sir, you talk about our heroes. I watched a movie called City Lights. It's a very simple story of a common man who died for his family to give him at least a life. Shouldn't we promote such cinema?
मतलब इसमें क्या चॉइसेस है कि मैं कहूँगा कि नहीं ऐसा तो नहीं होना चाहिए.
But sir,
मुझे तो कहना ही पड़ेगा. हाँ.
So you said that a hero should be extraordinary. They should be doing something extraordinary. There should be an achievement for them. So
No,
what do
you
we call
have
an
to be,
achievement?
you see, when you do something extraordinary, then you become a hero. Dhoni or Mary Kom or Milkha Singh, but they start from a point where they are ordinary like you and me. And then you can see that is a source of inspiration, that if this person can do it, why not me? They are not a different species. They are the people who focused, who persisted and achieved. तो ये तो बहुत अच्छी बात.
Well, I'm very sorry that I can't take more questions from the audience. I'd also like to apologise to all of you again and to Javed Saab. I've been here since 9 o'clock this morning, but the last 15 minutes to get from the door to the stage were much longer than I anticipated. Thank you all for your participation today, but thank you most of all to Javed Saab. Give him a big Jaipur. Thank you, everybody.